Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And it's time for us to react to those other guys.
It's time for you to guess,
Oh, wow.
me to react to your guesses, and you to react to your guesses as it relates to Meltzer's numbers.
I'm in the hot seat this week for AEW's. Sorry, today, because this week we've already this is our second one this week. We reacted already to WWE King and Queen of the Ring. I'm in the hot seat for AEW. You notched a 2 out of 6 on the last one, which you're the math guy. What is that, 33%?
That is 1 out of 3. Yeah, 33.33333. Just going on to infinity threes. But of course, everyone I got wrong. How far off was I, Steve?
A scotch.
Quarter star. Every single one.
That's a scotch right there.
Quarter star.
So anyways, hopefully I'll nail some of these and get up to 66.
Well, you got more than 6 opportunities. You got 10. Are you ready to get into it? We got 10 matches to get through. I
am ready as I'm ever going to be. I had a donut this morning, so I'm ready to go.
Lucky you.
Yeah, man. Juice.
What kind of donut?
All juice. Oh, it's just a powdered one from Winco.
Oh.
They're not special, but it hits the spot.
It's still a donut.
Yeah.
All right, first match, the main card. Will Ospreay pinned Roderick Strong, 17 minutes, 47 seconds. He's new international champion. That's what Dave had to say. This was the show's blow-away match.
Okay.
Tons of interference early. He goes into the bit where Ospreay lands on his head. He continues. It was a great striking battle, and Ospreay hit the Oscutter, and Callis told him to do the Tiger Driver 91. Ospreay acted conflicted and wouldn't do it and took his eye off the ball. Strong came back with an Olympic slam and a running kick, but Ospreay kicked out. The crowd was going nuts here. Strong went for the end of Heartache, but Ospreay turned it to a Rana for a great near fall. Strong went for a backbreaker, but Ospreay escaped, hit the hidden blade, and got the pin with the Stormbreaker. What did Dave Meltzer give this match? This was the show's only blow-away match.
Blow-away to me says 5, but I'd be surprised if he gave it all the way up to 5. Blow-away means 5. 5 star. No. 4 3/4.
4 3/4 is right.
Oh, shit. I just don't see it being. If it's not Danielson.
It wasn't a 5-star match.
What did he give the Danielson match?
Oh, it was like 6.5 or something like that.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, he blew up his own scale for that one.
That's wildly over.
Anyways, you gave it 6.5 or 6 1/4 or something, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave it a lot. Well, I think the highest I've gone is 5.5. I think I gave 5.5.
Oh, all right.
I think.
Next.
Dick's bitch.
Bang Bang Gang. Guns up, Steve. Taking on Death Triangle for the Unified Trios title, of course. Bang Bang Gang. Put your guns up, Steve. 1 and 12 minutes, 20 seconds. This is what Dave had to say. The work itself was super.
Oh.
The finish saw the Penta Fear Factor with the stuff from a double foot stomp off. This is what is in the newsletter. Off the top by Phoenix and a double tope. Pac was on the top rope to finish with the Black Arrow, but Juice Robinson showed up, returning from his back injury, and shoved Pac off the top. Jay White pinned Pac after a Blader runner. What did Dave give this match?
All right, hey, he gave me something. He said the work itself was super. That to me infers that he wasn't a big fan of the story either. Super to me says it's got a floor. So here's the thing. It's got a floor of 4 with a ceiling of 4 3/4. I'm going to say, given that the work was super, I'd say he gave it, I'll say 4.
2 for 2.
Whoa.
Like
I was so close to doing 4 1/4.
Should have said 4 1/4.
God damn. Oh, come on. Whoa, buddy. I was giving you hints on the WWE one.
I gave you a hint in the last one. You weren't even paying attention. I was making faces to lead you in the right directions. Don't give me.
Oh, I know, but I don't know. Dude, I can't read that shit. You got to be very explicit. You got to be, Steve, it sounds like he might have enjoyed this 4 3/4.
Oh, it's like I tell you what the actual number is.
Yeah, I'm kind of dumb.
All right, let's move on to Toni Storm. She defeated Serena Deeb in 15 minutes, 39 seconds, retained the women's championship. Dave said, thus, technically, this match was very good.
Very good.
Storm headbutted Deeb and collapsed herself. Deeb worked on Storm's neck. Storm came back with a German suplex and strong zero. but Deeb kicked out. The crowd was very into Storm by the end. She won with a pile driver off the second rope, followed by Storm Zero. Storm and May hugged on the floor after.
Everything else. Can you read back the first line, please?
Technically, this match was very good.
Very good. All right. Well, Dave think it's very good. Not super, but technically it was very good. Gave the other one 3 3/4.
No, 3.5. Quarter star off.
You know what I'm missing right now. You know I gotta get my juice back now that I lost this. I gotta get my good luck charm.
Don't it?
It's the real World's Championship.
I
gotta get. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Now I'm feeling. Now
good.
You're
feeling it. 2 for 3. Next we got Orange Cassidy defeated Trent Beretta in 13 minutes 53 seconds. Dave said the following: the crowd chanted "asshole" at Beretta.
True.
And was very into this as it went on. The finish saw Beretta work for a go-go plata, and Cassidy cradled him. Don Callis was heavily putting over Cassidy. Rocky Romero came to talk to Beretta, but Beretta shoved Romero and told him that he's done with him. Everything else was description. That's all you get.
All right. Crowd was into this as it went on. It was a very good match. And Dave likes the stuff that's good. He does. I don't think he cares too much about the fact that we already saw this match. But maybe he cares a little bit. The last one was 3.5, really? Okay. 3.5.
Yeah.
I'll say he went 3 3/4 on this one.
That is correct. 3 out of 4.
It's the good luck charm. It's the real World's Championship.
All right, let's see
I need
how
a
much
red sack for this thing. That's what I need.
These next 3 matches, let's see how much of a good luck charm it is. Because we're going to start off with this stretch that really bogged the show down. First of those matches, Chris Jericho retaining for the World Championship, defeating Hook, Katsuyori Shibata in just over 12.5 minutes. Dave said Jericho got a line tamer in the middle on Shibata, who reversed into a figure 4. Hook also choked Jericho. Brian Keith and got involved, helping Jericho, and apparently joined the learning tree. Jericho, all right, make heads or tails of this. Jericho did the Judas effect on Hook, and Keith used a senton on Shibata with a garbage can. Hook used some kendo stick shots, but Jericho used the Judas effect on Hook, and then pinned Shibata.
Whoa, stop. I'm sorry, who used kendo sticks?
Hook.
Hook used kendo sticks. But then
he got the order wrong. So what happened is they had the figure 4 and Red Rum in. Brian Keith came in to break it up. Shibata had the garbage can on him. Hook hit Brian Keith with the kendo stick shots. And then Jericho hit Hook with the Judas effect and then pinned Shibata. Hook went after Jericho after the match and lost. Security came out. Hook was suplexing security all over the place, and Jericho ran away. What did Dave give this match?
Okay, may I ask this?
Sure.
He gave Jericho Hook a surprisingly
like
bigger than we did. I think it was 3.5. There was no description in this whatsoever. No editorializing.
Not really.
What was the? Okay.
No.
All right.
I will say he didn't point out, though, maybe a lack of editorializing in and of itself editorializing. He didn't point out anything was exceptionally good nor bad.
Yeah.
So take that for what you will.
All right, man. I'll say he gave this. I think maybe there's been a little bit of. I think he feels maybe the same way we did in that this was like the same thing as last time. I'll say he gave it. Plus, it didn't have the big thing about Hook getting hit with a baseball bat. I'll say he gave it straight up 3 stars.
I said he didn't say anything good or bad, kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
It's not quite the middle. It's 2 2.25 stars, Steve.
2. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay. So hold on though. The middle. Yeah, I know. Middle is match happens. I get it.
Well, no, I was literally saying middle, as in between 0 and 5 is 2.5. I was trying to lead you in the 2.5 territory.
I appreciate it. Like I said, man, you got to.
You don't need my help, but here I am trying to help you.
Yeah, I know. I'm 3 or 5 now. Anyways,
help ends now. Mox defeated Takeshita. 17 minutes, 19
seconds.
seconds.
Oh, God, I have no idea. What did he say about this?
Given that Takeshita wasn't winning and didn't win, it's pretty clear New Japan wouldn't okay this being an IWGP title match that's close to Dominion. I think the idea that Takeshita is a DDT wrestler and one of the top stars there also made it difficult politically for Moxley as IWGP champion to lose to him, even in a non-title match. My gut is that they probably figured fans thought Moxley wasn't losing, even in a non-title match, so did the arm injury angle on Collision. Takeshita worked the left arm early. Moxley's pants had a malfunction and looked like they tore or were going to fall down. But he worked the rest of the match, and that didn't happen or really play into the rest of the match. So really focused on the pants was Dave.
Please tell me that's the extent of his description. That'd be amazing if
There's
he just
the finish here. Takeshita hit the Death Rider for a near fall. Takeshita threw chairs into the ring, but this backfired as Moxley used a curb stomp onto Takeshita on a chair and hit the Death Rider for the pin. What did Dave give this one?
I mean, I wasn't a fan of it, but I could see Dave liking this 17 minutes of working one limb. I'm going to say he gave it 3 3/4.
4 1/4.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I said 3 3/4, I was like, I'm underrating this. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
4 1/4. Let's move on to the barbed wire cage match where Cope defeated Malachi Black in almost 20 and a half minutes. So he talks about the spot off the top of the cage. He says, this is where Copeland climbed to the top of the cage. I figured he'd do a full body splash, but instead it was like he jumped off to land on his feet. I guess the idea was an elbow drop, but instead he landed on his feet and then leaned over with his elbow. It was a disaster.
Yeah.
Copeland looked like he knew he had messed up badly and was hurting, but somehow got up and moved like nothing was wrong. If ever there was an example of the power of adrenaline, this was it. He's on a broken leg and went for a spear, only be hit with a black mass. He moves to the finish. House of Black surrounded him until Gangrel, who has the rights to use that name, showed up. He gave King an implant DDT and then gave Matthews an implant DDT. Malachi hit Gangrel with a black mass. Copeland speared Malachi. Copeland then put Malachi in a crossface with barbed wire around his face. Malachi passed out. Rather than tapping out, Copeland took his wedding ring back and hugged Gangrel. That's what you get.
Okay, so the spot was a disaster. I don't know
not
if
the match itself. Yes,
not. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't. Yeah, you know, the fact that Cope got up and did his thing, kept on going. I feel like Dave kind of likes shit like this too. You know what? But it's also a very WWE match with a big spot. Boy, oh boy. I'll say he gave it 3 3/4.
4 1/4 again.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm just on cruise control. This thing is an albatross.
Well, you got 3 more chances to get things right, Steve.
3 many chances.
3 many chances. First of those 3 many chances, Mercedes Moné, CEO.
There you go. Perfect.
Defeated Willow Nightingale to win the TBS title in almost 18 minutes. Thus spoke the Meltzer. For all of the feeling that Monet has been disappointing on TV and out of place in many ways doing her WWE-style interviews, the crowd here saw her debut match as a big deal. They gave her a major ring entrance, the crowd was very hot, and they had a great match. The finish was a bit flat. Hathaway was yelling at Nightingale after the match, even though he was the one who cost her the match. Statlander shoved Hathaway. Hathaway then got up and left with Nightingale. But then Statlander turned on Nightingale and took off her friendship bracelet. Statlander and Hathaway then left together. What did Dave give this match?
He said it was a great match except for the finish. Golly. My gut says one thing. I'm going to go 4 stars.
4.5 stars.
Oh, wow. Wow. Holy crap. Look at that. Wow.
Guess the flat finish didn't upset him too much.
I guess not. My gut was saying 4 1/4, but wow. Okay.
You got 2 more chances.
Oh, here. Yeah. Nah. What am I at right now?
You're at 3 of 8.
3 of 8. Oh, shit. So I got to get 4 of 10 if I'm going to beat your WWE.
My percentage, or match my percentage. Wow. 40%. No. Yeah, to beat me. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get 40%.
You got to get one of these last 2 right.
All right, buddy.
AEW Championship match, Swerve defeats Christian Cage in just about 25 minutes. The crowd was hot for this. Eventually, the ref booted Nick, Shayna, and Killswitch out for interfering. Strickland suplexed Christian on the floor and did a double foot stomp. There was a lot of heat here. Strickland missed a tope and hit the steps. Nick Wayne used Wayne's World. Wait, Nick was already kicked out at this point. Prince Nana came back with a pipe and chased Nick Wayne away. Christian went for a kill switch on the table. Strickland reversed and used a swerve stomp on the table. Christian snapped Strickland's neck on the top rope and went for a spear, but Strickland caught him with a kick, a running knee, a swerve stomp, and a house call for the pin. What did Dave give this match?
Lots of heat. Crowd was really into it. Thought it was a really, really good match. I'm going to say he gave it 4 1/4.
There you go, Steve. You're back on the board.
Back, baby! All right.
Back on the board. You got one more match. Steve, you get 50% here. You still got a chance.
I get 50%. Oh, my gosh. Come on, 50%. Real World's champion. Let's go.
Of course, there's anarchy in the arena. You had the Elite defeat Team AEW.
That's right.
There's actually a lot of editorializing here, so that's all you're getting from this. No description. This was one that some were going to love and others were going to hate because it was all brawling and so many gimmicks, including the idea of running someone over with a car and then setting someone on fire, then super kicking with an exploding sneaker. That never happened.
Yeah, it was the exploding chair.
And thumbtacks on the sneakers.
And the thumbtacks, yeah.
All being transition spots. The crowd loved it and loved all the gimmick spots. On one hand, they went out nearly 5 hours into a show that had one great match after another and still got the crowd. On the other hand, this show was filled with excess, which was the theme of the night. Then you ended the show with more excess than anything else. At that point, anything less wouldn't have gotten over. But for a serious main event feud to be wacky stunts is going to turn off some. This was one of those bouts where I can't say I liked the excess, but can't deny it was good for what it was. Like if they had matches that were just matches underneath and closed with this, it probably would have been viewed better by more people. Okay. So I think the real salient line is this was one of those bouts where I can't say I liked the excess, but can't deny it was great for what it was.
Yeah, but he also said, what was the second to last line there? Something like, but for me, he says, I think.
That's the second to last line. This is one of those bouts where I can't say I liked the excess, but can't deny it was great for what it was.
Dude, there's no way he went. Can't deny it was great for what it was. Boy, it's funny because that was a lot, and I'm trying to boil it down to a silly number now. Because, like, it'd be crazy if you went.
We'll talk it through. Talk it through.
It'd be crazy if he went under 4.
Well, it's AEW. Yeah, it'd be crazy if he went under 4.
So then we're looking at okay. I don't obviously because we already know this is going to be one of 2 numbers. One of 3 numbers. 4, 4 1/4, 4.5. I'm going to say he gave it 4 1/4.
4.5.
God, I was this close. 4 out of 10
ain't bad.
Man.
4 out of 10.
What's
good.
That?
4 out of 10. 40%.
Yep. All right. Well, the Real World's Championship helped me out here, Larson. So.
No, you did worse after you put that on your shoulder.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
You were like 3 of 5, and you put that on your shoulder, and you got one more for the rest of the way.
One of those was a gimme. The Ospreay one was a gimme. Come on, that guy's not gonna give him anything. If it's Ospreay, it's gonna be somewhere between 4 3/4 and 6 stars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so anyways, so thanks everybody for tuning in. Let us know what your guys' reactions were to those other guys' star ratings in the comments below. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. This is a really heavy Real World Championship.
Yeah, it looks heavy.
I'm gonna put it back on the wrestle.
The burden of being champion is too much for Steve the Bear.
I do not have a head fit for a crown, man. See you guys around.
Goodbye.